With Operation Crimson Heist, Ubisoft is finally going to release the feature that I've been looking forward to ever since I started playing the game. I'm talking about replay mode. But in the very same announcement, they said something that is going to make every Pro League fan sad. And that's where I'm going to need your help. Before we get into that though, I quickly want to talk about the replay mode in general. With that, you will be able to rewatch every single one of your games. You can view them from every perspective, you can jump between rounds, you can jump within rounds, and you can rewind or fast forward. Basically, everything your heart desires. And this opens up a bunch of opportunities for pretty much every kind of player. If you're a serious player who's looking to improve, for example, you will have a lot of fun with the replay mode. You can just load up your games, and with the added context from the overview perspective, it's going to be painfully obvious when you've made a mistake. So it really helps you to evaluate your play. But even if you're not a competitive player, the replay mode is going to be really useful. Because Rainbow is not just a competitive game, it's also a social game. And it's just a lot of fun to share cool moments with your friends. Just think about all those wallbang hipfire headshots that you got, but didn't record. Now you will never miss a single one again. And I think this is not just nice for individuals, but also for the growth of Rainbow as a whole. We're probably going to see way more Rainbow clips on social media. And I don't know about you, but when I see a really cool Rainbow clip, oftentimes I'm like, damn, I want to play Rainbow right now. So in a way, the replay mode is also a really nice marketing tool for Rainbow. As you can see, it will be a very nice addition for a lot of different groups of people. So what's the downside then? Looks like everything is going great. Well, the problem is that all of the benefits I've talked about do not apply to Pro League. Ubisoft will not be releasing Pro League replays. At least not immediately. They said it was a mid to long term goal. And that's kind of a gut punch for everyone who's interested in Pro League. Because out of all the groups I've mentioned, Pro League would probably benefit the most. It's not a secret that Pro League isn't really popular among most casual and ranked players. But I don't think that it has to be this way. If Pro League had more publicity, there would be more people interested in Pro League. Kind of obvious, but that's exactly what Pro League replays are. More publicity. Think back to my point about using the replay mode in order to improve. Well, want to know another great way of improving? It's watching Pro League players play the game. If you want to learn how to play Smoke, watch a replay from Breday's POV. Want to learn how to play Flank Watch? Watch a replay from Finkinate's POV. Want to learn new strategies? Watch a Dark Zero game from the overview perspective. The possibilities when it comes to improving really are endless. And of course, some of the people who are doing this will end up as Pro League fans. The same is also true for my point about sharing cool moments. Want to know where a bunch of cool things are happening? Exactly right, in Pro League games. Just imagine how cool it would be if we had access to every single one of Shaiko's flicks, Bosco's clutches, or Corey's team kills. That would be a content goldmine. And speaking of content, my channel would of course also benefit a lot from Pro League replays. The most difficult part of my job is actually to find suitable Pro League footage that illustrates what I'm talking about. And sometimes the lack of footage makes it straight up impossible to make a video about a certain topic. Right now, there are at least 5 video ideas that I had to put on ice because there is no fitting footage. So as you can see, just like regular replays are huge for Rainbow Six, Pro League replays would be huge for competitive Rainbow Six. But, well, it is what it is, right? There's probably some technical difficulty that makes it hard to share Pro League replays. But that is not quite correct, and it's why I'm making this video in the first place. Sharing Pro League replays is already possible with the current version of the replay mode, and it's actually incredibly easy. Since the replay mode works for custom games, and even if you're only spectating said custom game, Ubisoft automatically gets a replay file for every match that they observe. And then all they need to do is to navigate to this folder and upload the file. That's it. Now you can just download the file on your end, drag it into your own replay folder, open Rainbow, and watch the replay. It's really that simple. So all we need to do is to convince Ubisoft to upload the files. But that is easier said than done, because I can't really come up with a good reason to not upload the files. And that's not a good thing, because it means that either I'm missing something or that this is about optics. Right, obviously, I realize that this way of sharing replays is not smooth. I mean, it's not difficult, but it is kind of a hacky solution, and maybe even a bit embarrassing for a AAA developer such as Ubisoft. But is that really the reason? I mean, again, I can't think of any others. All I know is that this would be a huge waste of potential. And I'd be very sad if we missed out on an entire season of Pro League replays just because of optics. And I already know that this is going to lead to some truly tragic moments. Imagine this scenario. We are in the grand finals of the Invitational, and Bolo gets an ace against G2 to complete the reverse sweep. But of course, with the way live spectating works, we will have missed a few kills of that ace. Now, if we had the replay file, we could just go back and see the ace in its entirety. But we won't. So this historic moment of Siege will just be lost. Forever. And sure, maybe I was dramatizing the situation a bit, but you get the idea, right? Something like this will happen, and there will be a replay file, but we won't be able to see it. And the fact that the solution is so easy makes this truly tragic. So what can we do to convince Ubisoft to make Pro League replays available straight away? Well, this video is my attempt to do that. And I don't intend to stop until we get Pro League replays. This is going to be my personal BoskG ACOG movement, just without the catchy hashtag. No, but seriously, I think it's actually possible to make Ubisoft change their mind. There are very obvious benefits, and there is a fairly straightforward solution. All we need now is enough people who care about it. And that's where you guys come into play. I need you to talk about this issue. Talk about it on Reddit, Twitter, Twitch, YouTube. Try to get other people and other content creators on board. Just don't be annoying. And you don't even need to mention my video specifically. In fact, it's probably better if you don't. I actually hate to be the one who's making this video, because people might think that I'm just doing this for myself. And it's true, I personally would benefit a lot, because Pro League replays would really elevate the level of my content. But at the same time, I truly believe that Pro League replays are beneficial to everyone who is interested in Pro League. And it would be a shame if we had to wait for those for another 6 months. Now, I want to finish this video with a bit of a personal appeal. I know that some of the people who are watching this video are in influential positions over at Ubisoft and FACEIT. And I hate to be bothering you with this, but if I manage to convince you about the importance of Pro League replays, I would be very happy if you could have a little chat with whoever is responsible for making this decision. No need to straight up convince them. I just want to make them reconsider their decision. Alright, that's it for the video. Again, I really think that it's possible to make a change here, and I hope that I can count on your support. Thanks for watching.